Anytime now. Never before has doing this been so entertaining in my life. Come on, hurry up. Hey guys, Gameboy 3800 here once again, and today I'm showing you a very awesome unit. That's all I can really say. I can't say anything more. It's an awesome unit. As you can tell, it's a Sager, and it's one you've been seeing quite a lot of in my videos recently. This is the Sager or Clevo D901C, D9C, or D901C, all the exact same unit. This one's gray. It also comes in black and very dark navy blue. And a different number at the end, or a lack of numbers like 900 or 901, just signifies the color. They're the exact same unit on the inside. Now, Sager or Clevo also released a D900F, which is just an updated version of this. This has Core 2 Extreme, it didn't come up before, but whatever. Yep, this actually just finished installing drivers and stuff. But I'm here to show you one thing and one thing only. The system, this does have the Alienware version of Windows 7 Ultimate. I'm just adjusting the camera a little bit. Current Windows Experience Index score is 5.9. Let's see what it is over here. Oh, Intel Core 2 Duo E8400. I was wondering what that was before. It's got the lowest performance in hard drive, which is surprising. It's a 7200 RPM hard drive, but it's SATA 1, not SATA 3. That's probably what brings it down, but whatever. It's still 500 gigabytes of storage. And you can see here that Core 2 Extreme is giving us 6.6 scores. That's of course with it being plugged in. With it being plugged in, it gets more power to the processor and everything around it. But that's all I'm really going to show you. I'm going to do a quick check of Windows Update. And here you can see there's some stuff to be installed. 11 optional updates. I'll do the rest of the language packs later. I'll let those install. Okay, whatever. Okay, just shut down. Why? Because we are actually going to be upgrading this to a newer, better processor. Because this is a desktop replacement, everything is interchangeable and can be upgraded as time goes by. I'm installing update 107. I'll just let this go by and get to the part where it's time to disassemble the unit. Okay, it's finally shut down. I even had enough time to go play one of my games a little bit. But today, we're really here to upgrade it. How do we do that? Quite simple. Let's just make sure this is the right size screw. Hooray. As we take out this whole big back panel and expose all the fans, heat sinks, and all that. Let's get the FedEx box thing back over here and place the screws that come loose on it. Alright, just a few more screws in the back. And we should be all set to take this panel off and see the heat sinks. Now, I don't have a second video card yet. It's on the way. I have the heat sink. I'm waiting for the video card and the fan. Yes, even the video card needs a fan these days. Most laptops I see that have a video card dedicated to them, they're usually like part of the laptop itself, but no, not here. Dusty under here. I'm gonna have to clean all this off. I already cleaned out the heat sinks themselves though. Now, in order to avoid losing this piece a million times in the laptop, I'm going to use a smaller screwdriver. And I'm going to point the camera down a little bit more so you can see. What I'm doing first is disconnecting the fan screws. They're all the same size screws. Like all the little black ones are mostly the same size, if not always. Even so, I will separate them a little bit though. Now, the heat sink does have a little connector so they can register the heat and be able to send power to the fans. Because this does have two heat sink fans for the processor. Alright, here we go. Heatsink is off. And now we get to the processor. That came up rather quickly. This is the processor. It used to be a Core 2 Extreme at 3 gigahertz. Now we're going to be adding in a Core 2 Extreme quad core. 2 more cores. It's at the same clock speed at 3 gigahertz. I can only imagine, and I can only barely contain my excitement. Before, it was giving us a 6.6 reading on Windows Experience Index. We're going to see what we can improve there. Ah, dang it, no heatsink or thermal paste. But this is a Core 2 Extreme QX 9650. Good thing is that this computer can easily run a quad core processor, so there shouldn't be a problem. Right now I'm just trying to figure out which way it goes in, and we'll be good to go. That way. The first thing I want to do though is get some heat sink. And we'll be good to go. Let me go get some heat sink. And alright, there's now some heat sink on it. And we're just reassembling the heat sink onto the unit. Easier said than done, as always. I don't want to have to take out this fan. Here we go. Being lazy pays off sometimes. Connecting the little thing back on. Gonna simply screw the heatsink back down and then put the cover back on. And I put the 2 screws that hold the fan down and back in. Also, for those of you wondering, the memory is located underneath this fan, so this is, along with being a second CPU cooling fan, it's a memory fan too. Alright, time to reassemble the bottom.
I gotta go faster, keep up the pace, just to stay in the human race. I could go supersonic, the problem's chronic. Tell me, does life exist beyond it? When I need to sage, I just accelerate.
Okay, we're finally at the home screen and waiting for all the little gadgets on the right side to load up. Quad core at 3 gigahertz. And there's one thing we came to test, and that's the Windows Experience Index. System. Just kind of retrieving data still booting up. Yep, Core 2 Extreme at 3 gigahertz. I'm going to rerun the assessment. Screen will flicker. Restart later. Okay, of course all the fans will be revving up. And before 6.6, we're going to see if we can get that up to 7 at least. there we go. The primary hard disk rating is still the same, but we went from 6.6 to 7.3 in processor performance. I'm going to actually open up Paint now and check and see what it was before. Okay, so we improved almost everything. Here's the score from before. So the memory and processor were 6.6 and 6.8. Now they're both at 7.2. Graphics, did they change? No graphics. Now the memory and RAM got updated, the other three remained the same. And named it old. But that's all we really have time for. That's all this video camera's battery has time for. And that's all I really had to show you. Until next time, with the video card being installed, yeah. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was informative. If it was, I hope you leave a like. If it wasn't, or you just like being a jerk, hit thumbs down. Doesn't really matter to me. But thanks, Gameboy out. See you next time in my big collection video.